What's going on, guys? This is Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 75. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna have a sip of some water. Okay, so just as a disclaimer, this is the largest, heaviest package I've ever received. So there's a lot of stuff in here. And before we get into that, I did not have any luck buying any tins at my local Target or Walmart or GameStop, but we were able to secure 6 more of these Pikachu VMAX collection boxes. Is that what they're called? Pikachu VMAX Special Collection. Yeah, so we got 6 more of these. And I will be opening one, potentially tonight, later tonight, depending if this video gets uploaded. I'm hitting you guys with absolutely all the content. Now that we found some Crown Zenith, I'm glad I waited. I was very close to buying Crown Zenith online and spending more money than I wanted to. To adjust this a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. Also, I picked up some Crown Zenith tin displays. I picked up about 3 of these. There's nothing in them, but I think the display is really nice. If you see these laying around at your local store, honestly, even though it's just an empty box, most people don't care about this kind of stuff. I think there is a market for it. Not only that, I collect them. I like these empty displays and boxes. So I got a couple of those as well. Now, let's get into it. We're going to open the small envelopes first. I have other stuff on the way as well, but I'm just going to stay on top of it. Okay. Oh, and here it is. Here it is. We got the 3rd legendary dog out of our Crown Zenith set, which I would like to pull these on my own. Wow, when you see Raikou in person, wow, they're all really good. Raikou's really good too. Wow, the quality on this card is absolutely phenomenal. I gotta say, and this one slid slightly out of the sleeve. That's okay. At least it's a loose sleeve. I like the loose sleeves. So now I have my Suicune, my Raikou, and my Entei. The centering could be a little bit better. Centering could be just a tad bit better. But, you know, I'm still really happy with it overall. The centering looks pretty good on the back. Really a beautiful card. And honestly, a lot cheaper than opening all these other boxes and products. But I will say, so far the hits have been good. I know in one product we got the Zamazenta, Galarian Gallery Zamazenta. We also got this V-Star Charizard. I know some people were like, oh, those are dope. Really not what I'm looking for, and makes a perfect case for the whole point of you're better off buying the cards as singles. And as this stuff comes completely out of print, that is going to be even more so true. Sorry, this is just bothering me so much. It's just bothering me so much. I have to mess with it. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Okay. Just want to be able to show all the boxes in the back here. Sorry, my OCD gets the absolute best of me. Okay. This is going to be a big mail day, guys. This box is huge. Absolutely huge. The 75th mail day video that I've actually recorded. I wish I would have started this so much sooner, but okay. So let's get into it. And was there an invoice on this thing? Maybe. Doesn't look like there's any invoice, so I cannot give that seller a shout out. I try and let them know to give me an invoice. Here we go. We got an invoice. Let's see. Perfect. Good job. You put an invoice in there. Thank you for your purchase. Please leave feedback when you get a chance. All right. So first one's up. Okay. Boom. We have a CGC 7 Lugia from Unseen Forces. Really nice. Really beautiful holo. Zoom that in there so you guys can see the quality of that holo right there. I'm really starting to like these CGC slabs a lot more lately. Starting to think they look pretty dang good. Trying to get it as close as possible. If you're new to the channel, my wife fosters animals. She started a rescue, so you're going to hear a lot of that in the background. Man, that holo looks absolutely fantastic. I'm just trying to show you guys this card as close and with the best shine as possible. So, this is going to make sense in a second. Okay, put that back on. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? Okay. Boom, we got that 8.5. Got that 8.5 Unseen Forces Ho-Oh. I'm going to zoom this guy in. Boom, this one's really popping off. No issues catching this guy. Absolutely beautiful card. Another CGC graded card. Sorry about my fingers. I've been under the hood today. But this card is absolutely beautiful. Really a great artwork. I'm not sure how you could not like this card. Ho-Oh, it just has all these colors. The holo in front of me is absolutely popping off. I'm gonna try and catch this. Let's see if we can focus that in one more time. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You guys seeing this? You seeing this holo pop off? This thing is crazy. Hold on. Let's do you one better. See if we can get this a little further out. Just so you guys can see the holo. Look at that. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Put that back in the sleeve. Okay. And I'm going to try and show in this one, not in the sleeve, because I think that made it harder to see the holo. Okay. Wow, look at that holo. Wow. Holy moly, they don't make cards like this anymore. Man. That's what I'm saying, like, EX series is such a good series of cards. They just look so good. This Lugia looks phenomenal. Got those for a really great price. I want to say I spent like 30 on the, yeah. So I actually do know the prices I paid. So I want to say that I spent about $30 on the Lugia, and I spent $50 on the Ho-Oh, which is an 8.5, which is pretty strong. And, you know, there's the cost of grading and just the fact that there aren't a lot of good examples. Probably overpaid a little bit, but that's all going to make sense here shortly. So what we have here is I'm going to show you guys the actual invoice, just so you can see who the seller was. General Buyer 2. General Buyer 2. So I'm going to try and put that close up to the camera so you guys can see it. General Buyer 2. General Buyer 2. Thank you so much, man, for always hooking it up and always working with me. If you do see this video, thank you. All right, let's get into it. Now for the fun stuff. Okay, I definitely heard a lot of cards moving around there. All right, let's get into it. Now, they told me to be careful because they said it was going to be packed up to the brim. So I need to be careful here. Apparently. Okay, so we've got the flap up. Now we just need to make sure we're not digging this in too deep. All right. Whoo! Boom! Awesome. So inside of this box, we've got a letter here. So let's go ahead and get into this because this is about to be a show. Wow. Okay, this is gonna get kind of crazy, guys. Okay, so there's, I don't know if you guys can see this, but we've got some goodies. We've got some goodies here. I'm going to get into this shortly. I can barely hold this thing next to me. Hi, Ryan Sires. Thank you for your purchase. I saw some of your videos, and wow, you have an amazing collection. Hopefully, these will make a great addition to it. I sent you a few nostalgic movies and a rare pre-release poster from Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds. Thank you for everything, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey. eBay, Artifacts of Desire, Edward. Pidgeot is the best Pokemon of all time. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is above and beyond right here. See if I can focus that in. There we go. This is above and beyond right here. You don't get a lot of stuff like that. You really don't. If you guys need to see that again, put it up one more time. Artifacts of Desire. That is the eBay store name. Okay, let's get into it. So first off, you've got this, which is gonna look really sick on these shelves. I'm gonna find a place for it. You've got Pokemon the movie. Holy crap, the nostalgia. This is so cool. Wait a minute. Like, how do I even... oh, it just clicks open like that. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. This is cool. This is really cool. Thank you so much, Edward. This is really, really sick. I don't even know if there's a way to... oh, it just clicks like that. Okay. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Already got a fantastic part of this collection. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, get out of town. Get out of town. Whoa. Okay, so this is Pokemon Forever, which is a Miramax film. You've got Suicune artwork on the front of that, and this one's actually sealed. This one is still sealed up with the plastic. This is an unopened movie. This is really phenomenal. This is seriously like... this is really, really good stuff right here. I've got to find a place where I can put this stuff for sure. For sure. Okay, and then we've got what they said. They said an Unbroken Bonds. I don't even know how this is sitting here, but it's sitting here perfectly. We've got an Unbroken Bonds pre-release poster. Very cool. You've got Lucario. Is that Melmetal? Forget what his name is. Melmetal, I think. But that's a really cool artwork of Lucario. Really cool. Definitely putting this up in the game room for sure. Okay. Now we get into what is the largest package I've ever opened for a mail day, and the most stuff I've ever gotten ever in any package. This is, guys, this is like, what you're looking at right here is complete insanity. All right. This is Theme Deck Mania, okay, and I'm extremely excited to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I know some of these are not going to be perfect, but let's just get into it. So, all right, I'm going to set this down because, okay, wow, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like, I don't even know how to explain this. This is an interesting purchase. Okay, very, very well packed, extremely well packed. So first things first, we have a mint condition Deoxys box. Now this does not have any of the cards in it. This is just a box, but still, it's really hard to find these in this kind of condition. This is pretty much in mint condition. There's really nothing wrong with this box at all. It's very clean. I'm not sure if it has anything inside of it. It does. It has a game mat, and it has counters. Now, what's funny is I actually have the holographic card that goes along with this from the same seller that gave me these CGC slabs, General Buyer. I have the same slab that goes with this, so I actually already have the holo that goes with this. There's a good chance that I could actually just build this deck out and complete it that way, since I'm having a really hard time finding this EX Deoxys theme deck. These are super rare, super hard to find. Last time I saw one go on auction was like for $250, and I'm wishing I had just bid one more bid higher. The only other one I see is used, and they want $320 for it. Okay, coming up next, Unseen Forces. we've got Unseen Forces Silvery Ocean. So this is another deck that I do not have yet in my collection. This box is pretty much in mint condition, and this is really a beautiful deck. As you can see, this was the reason those cards came in. The Lugia in this is a part of the deck, and so I decided to grab one that was already graded. Even though it's only a 7, the 7 will do for now. Guys! I'm sorry about my dogs. They're very loud, but that's just how it is over here. Behind this Unseen Forces deck, you have a really great OG artwork of Lugia here at the top. That's definitely old school Lugia illustration right there. And it's an awesome looking box with the Lugia. It's really phenomenal. And then let's get into, guys! Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, cards look very light play, but they're completely warped, which is definitely a bummer. I did not see how warped these cards were, but these cards are warped. You can never get too good of a deal without paying some other cost, right? Babe, the puppies are kind of going crazy. The puppies are kind of going crazy, and I'm trying to make a video. So it's really frustrating because, as many of you may know, I have this YouTube channel. I've gone really far with this YouTube channel. I want it to grow. I want it to do well. One of the biggest issues that I have, one of my biggest hurdles, is all the noise that happens in this house. So everybody that's supported me and followed me and watched my videos through and through, beyond all of the noise and all the disruptions, I really appreciate you guys. And you guys are the true OGs. Seriously, thank you so much. Now, granted, even though these cards do seem warped quite a bit, like, that's something that definitely should have been talked about. It definitely should have been, I should have been told that they were like this. Obviously, when a deck is sitting like this, it's much harder to tell that it's like this. Guys, stop! This is disastrous because, one, it's the biggest mail day video I've ever done, and two, our dogs are barking, the foster puppies are barking. So again, guys, thank you for bearing with me. So what we've got in here, we've got, I'm going to zoom that in. We've got Zaytu, and these are all from Unseen Forces. I've got Zaytu. Okay, these look like all the energies. We've got our trainers. Okay, we've got Spinarak. We've got Oddish. We've got Natu. We've got Grand Bull. At least we got something interesting in there. We got Snubble. Okay. We got Stantler. Okay, is our colorless. Oh, nice. And we got a Bayleaf in there. It's a nice change of pace. We got Chikorita. I'm sorry, I just blanked out on Gen 2 so hard. We got Chikorita, and that's all of them. Now, the actual conditions of the cards are very near mint. It's a nice deck. I'm not sure how I can flatten something like this out. But I'm definitely going to try and figure out some way that I can maybe put this in with the graded card, sandwich it, and maybe over time it'll just flatten out. That's pretty much my plan, because the cards are mint condition. They just have a bit of bow in them, but pressed up flat, like, this deck is mint condition, so I'm going to just stay hopeful that not all the rest of these cards look like this. I'm just, please. All right. Okay, next up, another Unseen Forces theme deck. This is Golden Sky. It features the Ho-Oh that we just saw previously. This one. So that completes this theme deck. Please. Okay, so this one is not is not bowed at all. This one is perfectly flat. That was scary. That was scary. And of course, you're looking at it. It's white. It's minty. This is minty fresh. We've got Quilava on there. Oh, let's see. We've got our trainers. We've got Pupitar, Larvitar. Let's see. We got, what's he called? A Wooper. Wooper. Is it Quagsire? Quagsire. Fighting Energy Quagsire. It's kind of interesting. We got more Woopers. Okay, we got Mad Cargo. We got Slugma. We got Chansey. And we got more Quilava and Cyndaquil. So that makes up, and I need to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 37, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. I'd say that's probably the whole deck right there. I'm not 100% on that, but I'd say that's probably the whole deck right there. Oh man, I just wish that the one deck was not bowed so badly. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to deal with that after this video. Alright, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that maybe I could get this video done in like 20 minutes. That was just so not realistic at all. Okay. Alright, now I already have this theme deck, but we have a Hidden Legends Celebi artwork. You guys have seen this one on the channel, so I don't really think I need to get into it. This one does contain the holo already. It's in fantastic shape. That's a complete deck right there. And the holo, let's see, the holo is in really good condition. So I'll show you guys that. Zoom in on that. So there's the holo. Okay. So that one looks good, looks complete. I need to put all of these in plastic cases or plastic savers. Wow, I'm just realizing now there's not enough space on this table and there are too many theme decks. This is gonna be craziness. Okay. Whew. Okay, next up, Team Rocket returns James theme deck. Now, this one was known for, wait a minute, this is weird. This one still has the, well, this one actually still has the plastic around it, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so I'm just happy the rest of these are not bowed. The rest of these cards look good. The theme deck looks minty fresh. And I have the, James is the Dragonite, Dark Dragonite. So all these theme decks are missing the holo except for that Hidden Legends theme deck. So all I have to do is order the holos and then I can sell these theme decks. And one of these theme decks is the most premium theme deck I've ever bought. I really hope it's in good condition. So in the James theme deck, you've got Rocket's Meowth, Rattata, and this is from Rocket Returns. We've got Quagsire again. We've got Weezing, Wooper, okay, Azumarill, Marill. Okay, we've got a Dark Magneton. It's a rare Magnemite, Coughing, and a Dark Dragonair. Two of those, Dratini. And we would have our Dark Dragonite as well. Now, I do have Dark Dragonite. I actually don't even need to order that card. I have it, so I will be able to complete this theme deck. So now I have the Team Rocket Returns theme deck sealed and open, which is really cool. This is going to turn into an absolute mess. Okay, let me keep going. Okay, so Fire Red, Leaf Green theme deck. Right now, you can find these on eBay, brand new, sealed, for around $45 to $50. They might actually end the auction around 60, and then shipping would be 10. So you can probably find one of these brand new for $70. I think it's only a matter of time until these go up in price. This is honestly a fantastic artwork. You've got Ivysaur on the front of there. This one is definitely minty. And I just wish these were all stored differently with at least baggies holding them. Okay. And this does not look complete. So now I am learning that some of these decks are not going to be complete. So that is not ideal. That is definitely not ideal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45. So this deck, it was actually missing 14 other cards. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 14 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there's only 23 energies. I do believe that there would be, there's only 24 energy cards. So this is actually missing the commons, uncommons. It's definitely missing the rare. So it's missing the actual cards that make the deck. So this one is definitely kind of a lost cause for me. But, okay, moving forward. You know, like sometimes when you see a deal that's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. We're going to find out if that's the case here. Was this a incomplete theme deck? Me overpaying for incomplete theme decks? Or are there going to be a couple decks that, maybe 1 or 2 decks that aren't complete, a couple boxes that are empty, but in the end, in the grand scheme, it could be a really good deal. I don't know. We're gonna find out. This is Delta Species. I'm hoping we don't find. This one has plastic still over it, which is nice, but the box is a little bit battered. You've got Crobat on the front. As you can see, the box is a little bit battered on this one. Still valuable if completed. I just don't know. Okay, again, this deck looks full, so I'm going to say this one is complete just off of feel. We've got Golbat here. Okay, let's get through all these energies and trainers. Yeah, I'm probably missing trainers from the Leaf Green theme deck. We've got Magnemite. We've got Voltorb. We've got Electrode, Coughing, and we've got a Wheezing, Dratini, Dragonair. That's a really cool Dragonair. Delta Species Dragonair. We got Zubat here. Great artwork for Zubat. It's pretty cool. Okay, so that is it for the Delta Species theme deck. That should be mostly complete, if not complete, other than the holo. Okay, so which one? The James had that one. This one had this one. Okay, I'm just trying to find a place where I can actually put all these down because, yeah, this is going to get crazy. And there's still a lot more of these that I have to open up. Emerald, again, we got a crushed box here. Definitely not ideal, but probably can be fixed and bent back into place. This is featuring Milotic on the front of it. This is the Hydro Bloom deck. I already have this deck sealed. It's slightly dented. So this is actually a pretty nice box, despite the fact that it's used. Okay, and this one definitely looks like it's complete. Emerald is a really, really great set. We've got Grovyle here. Let's see. Got all of our trainers, all of our energies. Okay. We've got Trico, Snowrunt, Mudkip. Good old Emerald Mudkip. Emerald were the days. Emerald was such a good set. Emerald was a great game. Ruby, Sapphire, man. Feebas. Oh, man, what was this? Swalot. We got Marshtomp. Grovyle again. Glalie. And that's that. This Hydro Bloom deck is actually pretty good in terms of the cards that's in it. I don't know why this deck is a cheap deck. I think it's a really nice one, honestly. Okay, pretty excited about this one because I think, or no, maybe I don't have the card to complete this one, but it's a EX Deoxys theme deck. This is a fantastic deck to get on a budget. At $570 is what I paid. I think it was like $630. Yeah, $630 after tax. That puts everything at about $50 a theme deck. I figured the holos will be 20 or 30 bucks a piece. In the listing, Edward said, hey, I could just complete all these with the holos, but I just don't have time for that. And that's fine. I'm hoping that is the case with most of these. As long as they're missing holos, it'll be fine. I just don't want to see more of these, the leaf green debacle where most cards are missing. Thank God it's the leaf green theme deck, since those theme decks aren't even crazy valuable. But this is another, these two right here are a lot of collectors that are into theme decks. You want these Deoxys theme decks. These are really gems. And even with just the box, it's nice to have the box now. And I have the holo to go with that. So maybe I'll build that out at some point. But this is the Star Charge theme deck. It makes me tempted to buy the theme decks that have released recently featuring Deoxys. Because if that happens again with the theme decks that have released recently with Deoxys, if that happens again, then it just goes to show theme decks that feature Deoxys. Like, at the time, I thought this was a cheesy looking theme deck when I was a younger guy. Now I have a lot of respect for this theme deck, and I see it as one of the better ones. Here's the back. You've got Deoxys. If we zoom in, you can see the main card that's here is that Deoxys. Okay, and it's got a crease at the top. All I want to see is that the cards are not bent. Man, it's got super colorful rule book. It's got the playing mat. It's got the counters. Honestly, everything in these looks complete. And from what I'm seeing time and time again, there's no warp. That was really only one theme deck. So great. We've got, and these are minty fresh. I'm very happy. Overall right now, I'm very happy. We've got Shed Ninja. We've got Ninjask. Okay. We've got Spoink. I remember this wasn't too crazy. We've got Natu. We've got Shiftry. There we go. We've got a non-holo rare. We got Nuzleaf, C-Dots. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then Energies, Trainers, and of course, oh, no, back here, we have the Metang. We have the Metang, which evolves from Beldum. And you've got, what was his name? Grumpig. We've got Grumpig. I never even played Grumpig or Spoink. They were Pokemon that I thought were ridiculous to go and catch. Maybe they were decent. But, yeah, so this is pretty much, you know what? I'm going to count it just to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Okay, so again, we have a very valuable theme deck that's one card away from completion. Put this in a nice, large sleeve so I can sleeve the cards inside, and voila. Okay, moving forward. We've just talked about this one. This one's in much worse condition. This one is actually falling apart. So this box is actually in shambles. So I can probably tape this back together. It doesn't seem like the end of the world necessarily. Definitely not ideal to have to do that. But for the most part, I think it's probably complete. I wonder if I can even close this and it'll just hold itself together. Yeah, for the most part, it probably would. I really just need to glue the bottom of this. But anyways, we've got another Milotic theme deck. For the most part, it's in really good shape. It looks like all of the cards are there. Got this original red line packaging that was in the EX series. And yeah, everything looks like it's there. And I'm happy with that. I just need to repair that with some glue. So that will be a nice little project. Put that over there. And keep going. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this theme deck box was not in the greatest shape either. And just kind of imploded. Definitely not ideal. Okay, that's just, everything is still valuable. Just all fell out. Okay, we've got our Rocket Returns coin right here. Okay, this is the Jesse deck.
7 o'clock.
Okay. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I've only been doing this video for 36 minutes, guys. I've only been here for 36 minutes doing this video. But we are supposed to meet with my parents for dinner. So my wife came in and tell me it's 7 o'clock. We're supposed to leave for dinner. So I'm going to try and finish these next ones up. Appreciate you guys being patient with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Hi. Hi, baby. Okay. All right. So in here we've got Dark Arbok. Bye bye, baby. We've got a Skiploom. We've got a Sentret. A lot of commons and uncommons that really don't matter, but you definitely don't want to have to track this stuff down if you want to complete these theme decks. So it's nice these are in here. Rockets, Wobbuffet. Let's see what else we got in here. We got Larvitar. We got a Hoppip, Grimer, and Ekans, Pupitar. So we got Marowak. We just need and we got our Cubone. We just really need our Tyranitar in this particular theme deck. Okay, and everything fell out. Just need to store that upright. We will not have that issue. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. I know it's a long video, but you guys like my long form videos, so bear with me. Hopefully, my family life and the fact that our house is always loud and full of distractions, hopefully that doesn't detract from my channel. It's just my personal life. That's how it is. So this is a Neo Genesis theme deck box. These actually run for like 300 new. This one is just the box. I actually have one that was gifted me. It's just the box, so I have that already. Here we've got the Sabrina theme deck. Hopefully, if this is truly just missing the Alakazam, this deck right here is a winner. Again, it looks like it's in phenomenal shape. It looks like a full deck. I have the Sabrina's Alakazam. That is beautiful. Look at that. So this deck is a mint condition deck, and it's definitely full. I just want to show you guys some of the cards in here. So I'm going to put them to the front. Okay, we've got Jinx, Kadabra, Abra, fantastic arts. Ghastly, really great artworks. Some more Abra. We've got Porygon, another Jinx. We've got Drowsy, another Porygon. We've got a different kind of Abra, another one. He's chilling on a tree. We got Haunter. And I think, yeah, we got more Haunter, Porygon, Drowsy, and then Energies. And then we would have our Sabrina's Alakazam, which is the card we need to kind of complete this deck. I'm surprised with how these are stored, how great of condition these are in. All my theme decks go straight into a plastic slab saver. I pretty much put the whole theme deck in a sleeve, and then they go into the box, which goes into a case. So I really protect my theme decks. So it's pretty crazy how good of condition these theme decks are, given how old a lot of these theme decks are. Okay, moving forward, we don't have that many left, so we should be done here shortly. Okay. All right. So again, this one is definitely short. This theme deck is definitely short, which is a bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 31, 32. This one is 45 cards, but in this deck's case, the Echo theme deck case, which these are pretty valuable. This one's pretty much mint. In this case, I think it's actually just missing the energies, which I might have the energies. I have a lot of bulk energy, but I'm going to show you guys what we got here. We've got the Expedition Haunter, Expedition Alakazam. I'm going to zoom in on that. Got the Expedition Alakazam, which that's a nice non-holo rare card to see there. We've got Chansey, another one. Like, this card has the good cards. It's actually only missing the energies, so this is definitely a weird... This was a weird kind of auction, because some of these things, like, this deck is complete. Other than having a random reverse holo, this deck just needs energies, and then it's complete. So I can sell this one fairly easily as a complete deck. The Abra, I just need to track down those energies. Clefable, we've got Clefairy, Ghastly, Kadabra. It's a great artwork for Kadabra. Meowth. And I think that's Kadabra again. And I think that's it. The rest would be trainers, and then eventually we'd have our energy. So that will be a project. See if we have the energies for that. The actual box itself, though, is in really, really good condition. As you guys can see with the light bouncing off it. It's not creased or... Oh, spoke too soon. Has a tiny indent right there. Either way, had an average of, well, $50 a theme deck in terms of the ones that I was willing to keep. That's what my cost would be for the rest of them. If I were to sell all of them, it was more like $30 a theme deck. If I were to be selling every single one, my average cost would be about $30 a theme deck, actually, at $630 for 23, 24 theme decks, most 3 or 4 of them boxes. Okay, so we've got a Sabrina's Kadabra right here. That definitely belongs with the Sabrina deck. It's probably the only card that deck is even missing. Okay, next up, we've got Lieutenant Surge's deck. This is a fantastic Gym Heroes theme deck. I know I'm crazy over theme decks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's complete. This one's definitely complete. It looks really good. Might have some cards. It looks like it has some cards swapped in there that weren't original to the deck. I can tell based on the sides, but that's okay. Still has most of the cards that are in the deck, and that's what matters most. We've got Magnemite, Voltorb, Rattata. These artworks are phenomenal. We've got our energies, trainers. Okay, we've got Rattata's upside down. Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Might as well just flip it that way. Oh, they're upside down again. We got Rattata. We got Pharaoh. Magnemite. Pikachu. A different kind of Rattata. Oh, this one's a first edition. Okay, so we actually have first editions thrown in here. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so some cards were swapped in, and I've seen this before where they swap in first editions. So we've got a first edition Lieutenant Surge's Rattata swapped in here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Free first edition card. Oh, and we got another first edition. Lieutenant Surge's Electrode in first edition. This is literally like getting a pack. This is literally like getting a pack and getting these cards out of it. There's Lieutenant Surge's Eradicate. It's definitely one of the cooler artworks out of this set. I'm trying to see if there are any other... Oh, we got Lieutenant Surge's Eevee in a first edition. That is a nice plus. First edition Lieutenant Surge Eevee. And the centering is really good. Wow, this is pretty fantastic. Oh! And we got a Lieutenant Surge's Raticate that definitely doesn't belong to this theme deck. That's phenomenal. And it's a first edition. Wow. This is a little bit crazy. This is a little bit crazy. This is definitely going to be one of those theme decks that I keep just because of the fact that it came with first edition cards. That's really, really cool. And just goes to show that maybe before just mulling over these theme decks that are older, I should check into them and see what's in there. We've got a Team Rocket Devastation theme deck. Oh, we've got a Team Rocket Devastation theme deck. Let's see. The deck looks full. I have the cards to complete it. For those of you that have not seen this theme deck before, we've got Coughing, Oddish, we've got a Weedle from base 2, Magikarp, Tangela. Now I don't know if all those are the same cards that would be in this deck. Dark Wartortle. I actually need to look into this deck for myself. We've got Squirtle and a base 2. Sounds about right though. Rocket and base 2 came out at the same time. We've got a Dark Gloom. I'm wondering if there's going to be any other first editions as well that slip past the radar. And I just dropped cards on the ground. Those are not going to be gradable, that's for sure. Guys, this is a mess. This is absolutely a mess. I've never gotten so much stuff in. We've got a Rockets Eevee. It's one of the nicer cards in this deck. Dark Vaporeon, which I think was a part of this deck, but honestly couldn't even tell you. Yeah, that's part of this deck. We got a Dark Wartortle and a regular Wartortle. I guess that was something that they were trying to do. I don't know. This theme deck looks like it's pretty big. I don't know. It looks like it might be more than 60 cards. Probably not. It's a little bit warped, but I figure from storage for long enough in a rigid, in some kind of sleeve and maybe a rigid case, I can fix that. My dogs are having a fight in the background. Oh my goodness gracious. You see, this is why I got a bearded dragon. Because all I hear is dogs barking all the time. This is why I got a little baby bearded dragon. Because it's quiet, it's low maintenance. Alright, keep moving. This is just the box, but this is the two-player, two-player starter set featuring the first edition Machamp. So I could just sell this as a box. It'll go up there as a part of the display regardless. Okay, there's nowhere to put any of this stuff. Just gonna set it over here. Okay. So this trainer kit is pretty cool. This was the Latios trainer kit, I do believe. It's pretty cool because I've never had the actual box for this. If you zoom in there, it shows the Torchic and the Pikachu. I do have the cards that belong to this, though. I'm trying to think where they might be. I definitely have the cards that belong to this exact box, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. So I wonder if it's showing. Okay, so you can see the Latios on this side and Latios on this side. So yeah, that's what this trainer kit was. Oh, so if you pull this flap out, okay, so this is crazy because this is hard to get out. Okay, so if you pull the flap out, you see that artwork. Let's see what's in here. We've got counters. Oh, and an empty pack, an empty dragon pack. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Got an empty dragon pack that I guess came in that. It's pretty neat. I love the nifty gifties. Okay, we've got the player's guide. Yes, you've got the trainer kit. I think I'm going to leave the trainer kit as the front on the inside. Put this back in here. So this is one of those things that's just like a collectible that we probably don't care or think about too often. But yeah, there's this little trainer kit. There's no cards in here, so that's that. So that's the fourth box that has no cards. I saw these, but I didn't really pay any mind to them. This one is the World Championships deck. What's funny about this, and it's got the original hang tag on there. What's funny, and I love the illustrations here. I don't know if there's maybe a pack or something in here. Let's find out. Okay, you've got Groudon on this one. Nope, that's pretty much, that's it. You had the two decks in there, and that was that. If I can just get this dang thing back in now. I have no idea how to get it. This is low key super difficult to get this thing back to how it's supposed to be. Holy crap. Okay, so I put this back in. There it is, guys. And actually, this is funny. So actually, I have somebody gifted me the card that goes with this. So that's pretty funny. I actually have the Blaziken that goes with this card. So now I can actually stick this in there. And if somebody ever wants to buy this down the road, I probably won't sell it. But if I was able to find one mint, I'd have these two things together. So I kind of have a little bit of everything. Okay. What was this? What does that say? Reshiram Team Rushdown deck. So here's another World Championship box. I have no idea what it goes to. It's featuring Gardevoir. I'm not going to open it up because it's a pain to open back up. Okay, we've got 4 decks left. This one has some of the plastic on it. It's got featuring Cradilly. This is the EX Sandstorm deck. It looks like it might be missing a couple cards. Let's pop this open real quick. We're getting down to our last theme decks. My wife is looking at me like, when are you going to be ready to go? So I know I've got to hurry up right now. But I'm saving the best for last. So we've got Laleep right here. Evolves into Cradilly. Let's get through all these energies. All these energies. This one's not missing any energies or trainers. So this one's missing Pokemon. We've got C-Dot. We've got Growlithe. We've got Ekans. Cyndaquil. We've got 3 Cyndaquils. We've got Cacnea. We've got Quilava. Nuzleaf, Laleep. Ooh, and we've got the Arcanine. That Arcanine looks phenomenal. Wow, I didn't even know this Arcanine was in here. Wow, that card looks beautiful. Holy crap. Oh, and there's 2 of them. So these 2 non-holo Arcanines are in this EX Sandstorm deck. That was definitely a nice little surprise. I love getting some non-holo rares. Okay, so and this is pretty cool because it still has the plastic on it. It's a great way to keep the deck protected. So let's put that back in there. That's missing some cards. Oh man, this is a tough auction to evaluate, because honestly a lot of stuff is incomplete. Stuff's in good condition, stuff's incomplete. I will probably make my money back on like selling 2 or 3 theme decks, but it might just take me a while. So same thing, this one is partially ripped. This is another EX Sandstorm deck featuring Armaldo. And it still has the hang tag on the back of it. This one also looks like it is not complete, missing some cards. It's almost like for binder filling, these decks were used. That's my theory, is that they were used for filling binders. Because it's just weird. Some are perfectly complete and others just are missing a couple commons and uncommons. Usually Pokemon. But, okay, so we've got Anorith. Put that focus in. We've got Anorith. We've got, who's our next Pokemon in here? Zigzagoon. Okay. We've got Sandshrew. It's a fantastic artwork for Sandshrew. It's really a good artwork for Sandshrew. We've got Meryl. We've got Lombre. I remember this card so vividly. We've got, oh no, that was Lotad. That was Lotad. This is Lombre. We've got Meryl here, our EX Sandstorm Meryl. I remember these cards so vividly. We've got Sandslash. Really like Sandslash. Was that the only Sandslash we got? Okay, so I know there's more than that one Sandslash in there. So maybe, yeah, we're missing a couple of each of the Pokemon. Man, I wish there was just slightly more transparency as far as everything that was specifically missing. I don't mind buying decks from people when I pretty much know like everything I'm gonna have to set out to do to make it work. These last decks, I mean, these better be complete. I really hope these are complete. Otherwise, this is gonna be tougher to see that I got my money back on this. Of course, some of these I'll be keeping for my collection, but others I won't. So this one has been opened. The wrapper is still on here. I think that's kind of cool. It feels light. It does not feel like there is a 60 card deck in here. So yeah, that's not ideal. Okay. This is definitely not a 60 card deck. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this one's missing 6 cards. It's pretty minty. This is the Brock theme deck. Another Gym Heroes theme deck. Now we may see some first editions in this one that have been swapped out. We've got, let's get that focus on. We've got Rhyhorn, Onyx. I'm hoping for a first edition to pop out here that's been swapped out. Graveler, Geodude. Fantastic artwork for Geodude. Don't want to damage these cards, even though I'm sure I am. We've got Sandshrew. Oh, is that a first edition? No. Yes, it is a first edition. Did I go past multiple first editions? I don't know. No, that was the only first edition. We got a first edition Brock's Graveler. That's pretty good. I mean, it's like we're opening a Gym Heroes pack. That's pretty good. Let's see. Did we get any other first editions? Lickitung. Okay, we've got Mankey. We've got Sandshrew, which this is a fantastic artwork for Sandshrew. Give him some gas. We got Onyx, and any more first editions potentially? Rhyhorn, Mankey, and that looks like it's it. We got Sandshrew, and we're missing a couple. So that's that. We have one more theme deck that I'm going to talk about here, and that's going to wrap things up as far as that goes. Edward, thank you. I'm a man of my word. When I buy something, I'm buying it. I'm going in. I'm happy with everything overall. I do wish you were a little bit more transparent in your listing, but it's totally cool. Hopefully this deck can make up for everything else. This is the real reason why I bought this listing. This Skyridge, the Skyridge deck is absolutely phenomenal. It's better than I would have expected from the photos. This is the Mind Machine Skyridge theme deck. If you see above me, I've got the Skyridge booster box right there. I do not have these theme decks, so these have never been in my collection before. This is the first one I've ever gotten, and it's in really, really good condition. The Mind Machine theme deck featuring Zaytu on the front. Now, there doesn't need to be a holo in this because I just need 60 cards. If this deck has 59 cards, if this deck has 60 cards, then we're good. This deck is complete, and this deck is pretty much worth half the value of this whole listing. I just saw a German or maybe an Italian Mind Machine theme deck, this exact one in another language, which typically those go for half or even a quarter of the cost of the English versions, the English variants. So I saw that go for about $155. So I think that this is worth at least $300. It's really minty, and it looks like there's plastic wrapped around it, and it's not complete. Oh, this is a huge bummer because it's not complete. Cards were taken out of it. This is the whole reason I bought this listing, was for this deck, and to see that it's not complete is a huge bummer for me. Wow. So that looks like it's half the deck right there. I'm going to count the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 42. Okay, so wait a minute. There's redemption here. I really wanted this complete, but whatever. There's 42 cards here. 42. And I don't see any energies. So there might be a chance here that I just need to order the energies, and this Mind Machine theme deck that I hold highly, it's probably going to be one of the nicest theme decks I have in my collection. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 energies so far. 8 energies. This could be what I need. Okay, hold on. Might be able to complete this. I definitely have energies, and I definitely have bulk Skyridge trainers. Let's see. 26 energy cards. 26 energy cards. 11 uncommon, 20 common, total of 60 cards. So we have 42 here, and 6 of those are energy. Wait a minute, how's that possible? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those are energy, which leads 18 left. They're energy cards. We're only missing energy cards. Yes, thank you. So now I just need some minty energy cards, and based off of what this is showing me, let's see, Psychic, that'll take any energy. I just need to be sure that, yeah. So this deck only takes Psychic energy. I just need 18 more. I need 18 more of these Expedition Psychic energies. I highly doubt I have them, but I bet I can find them online for super cheap because they are energy cards. In essence, that would allow me to complete this deck, and I am happy. This deck has pretty much made this whole experience worth it for me. I was really worried there that we were going to be missing all of our Pokemon cards, but really, all of the Pokemon and trainers are in this deck. I only need my energies. So boom, we've got the Mind Machine, was it? Mind Machine theme deck. This is probably the shiniest, most sparkly, other than the Lava theme deck that's right there. A fitting place for this would be up here with my other more coveted theme decks. Really a beautiful theme deck. Just looks great with the box. And I think that's everything here. Okay, so to clarify, I'm happy with everything. That deck turned out good. This Deoxys deck, I only need the Deoxys. This could have had a little bit less curvature. I was a little bit bummed out that this had a little bit of warp, this deck. But either way, everything was mostly good. We got one complete deck that we could sell probably right now for 50 or 60 bucks. Everything else looked pretty clean. I think we were missing cards from Fire Red Leaf Green. We were missing cards from the Delta box, and we were missing cards from the Brock deck. So we were missing cards from 3 decks, which definitely makes it more difficult. Yeah, and I think we were missing cards as well from the Expedition deck. Yes. So 4 or 5 decks we were missing cards from. So definitely not ideal. This is a project. I'm going to have to put all these together. I thought I was only ordering hollows. That was, in some ways, a little bit of a misleading auction. It wasn't just all the theme decks are just missing a hollow. That is not the case here. Maybe it's just energies that these other theme decks need, and that's fine. But I'm just saying that there could have been better clarity on that listing. Anyways, guys, I have my computer here. I was going to look up the Mind Machine deck, but we're pretty much out of time here. I got to get this uploaded, and hopefully we'll be able to do a fun live stream later tonight. Anyways, guys, peace. I hope you guys enjoyed the mail day. I definitely enjoyed it. It's also nerve-wracking because it's the most money I've ever spent on theme deck stuff, but at the same time, I got so many boxes, so much stuff here. Some of you may say, dude, paying for taxes and shipping does not count. If you paid $5.70 for all those theme decks, you killed it. Hopefully that's the case. I have received completed theme decks for $20 before. So I have gotten some really good deals in the past. So I have a pretty high standard when it comes to buying this stuff. But we did get a lot of stuff tonight. Anyways, I hope you guys liked it. This was Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 75. And we're finally out. And I'll hopefully see you guys later tonight. Peace!